Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll take you guys along on my vacation. So I've been to Florida for a week, but in Florida, I explored a lot of places. I'm very excited to share it with you all. So the first thing we did on day one was to visit NASA. Personally, really liked the NASA. I thought it was very interesting to see how the technology of space has evolved throughout the years. Wants to walk on the moon, and they showed a lot of history about Neil Armstrong and how later we got onto this bus. We went to their launching station where they usually launch their rockets, and I thought that was very fascinating because I was like, you see those type of stuff in TV, but seeing them in real, you're like, this is humongous. Like, I did not expect NASA space station to be that giant. Oh my god, it was humongous. And then we saw this show where they talked about Neil Armstrong and how competitive it was to see which country is the first one to step on the moon. It was very interesting. I really liked it. And then obviously took a lot of pictures, explored. And then day two was one of my favorite parts. Was the day we were going on the cruise. So the cruise was 3 days long. Honestly, wished it was longer. But day one, we got to the cruise, and you wouldn't believe it. And I was like, this is surreal. It was so beautiful. The interior was just crazy. So much decor, so much light, and it's just like a different world when you walk in. Like, you would completely forget that you're in the middle of the ocean when you walk into this cruise. It was humongous too. Everything seemed normal, like as if it would be on land, and it would take a lot to assume that you're on a ship and not on land, like a regular, big 5-star restaurants or something. So we got our room, we got the ocean view room, and not gonna lie, the rooms were actually pretty good than we thought. It was pretty reasonable in space. I have a family of 4, and we were able to fit comfortably without feeling crowded. And it was nice. Then as soon as we settled in, that's the time we had to start exploring. I really liked their free ice cream. Oh my god. They will serve you free soft serves. Every time you go, you get a free soft serve. Honestly, the best part, the free ice cream. Who wouldn't love free ice cream? And then we also had pizza. And multiple slices of pizza, multiple of ice creams. Very, very fun. Food was a lot of fun. Different cuisines were available, and I'm very surprised how they actually nailed down the taste of multiple cuisines. Very good. And day 3. So first day on the cruise was just exploring the cruise itself. Day 2 was where we actually get out of the cruise and explore the islands. So the island we visited was Bahamas. It's a very known one, very popular island. And I see why it's popular, because honestly, Bahamas was full of culture. I wasn't expecting that because, it's just a tourist area and you just go visit it. But then it had a lot of political backgrounds to it. So we got off and we went to the beach. Okay, the beaches were very fun. And then we got my favorite drink, pina colada. Wow, that drink, amazing. And then we had coconut water from the coconut itself. And I thought that was a great experience because usually you get coconut water from like those bottles or just like, but actually drinking it from the coconut itself was the best experience ever. And then we just walked around. We bought some stuff from the local markets. They were selling these wooden sculptures, and we bought some too. And then day 3 was honestly very fun. It was just a lot of exploring, as I said again. And yeah. Day 4 was island number 2. We got off on the island Coco Cay. Coco Cay is an island owned by the Royal Caribbean, which is the cruise that I was on. And the island was an experience. It was almost like this water park thing where we had a lot of activities to go to. And oh my god, the water, why was it so beautiful? It was so clear, blue. It was just so much fun, walking around, having food. Last day has arrived on the cruise. So after the Coco Island, we took some rest, which was very needed. And then we went to our formal dinner. So it was an interesting journey because I was expecting something different and I was served with something different. A little story time. When I was told I was attending a formal dinner, I got all dressed up and all ready for a formal dinner. And then, so we were served with a 3-course meal. We had the choice to decide whatever we wanted in our 3-course meals. So for my starter, I got a tomato soup with watermelon lemonade. Never had watermelon lemonade before, and I was interested by the flavor. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good overall. I did not like the soup at all. I thought it just needed more flavor, but besides that, it was mid. And then for my main course, I've gotten the corn and the fried chicken, my mashed potatoes. I really liked that. It satisfied my flavor palettes pretty well. It was good. And then for dessert, I got a Boston cream cake slice, and that was very, very good. Best part of the entire meal was the cake. And that's how I spent the last day on cruise. The next morning, we had to leave. But as soon as we left, we drove to Disney World. I know, this entire vacation was action-packed. It really was like we were moving from one place to one place to one place, always traveling. And then first part of Disney World was Epcot. We visited Epcot, and I really liked Epcot. I thought just everything about it, Disney World itself is just a magical place for children, and I really, really enjoyed it. Multiple rides. Overall, it was an amazing experience. And then day 2 of Disneyland, we were in Disneyland for 3 days. Day 2 was the Magical Kingdom. Wow, wasn't it magical? Had a blast. Saw the fireworks. Honestly, I see why people think fireworks are the best part. We waited and we almost got front row seats, and we watched the fireworks. It was so much fun. Then last day in Disney World was the Animal Kingdom. Almost like visiting a safari. I was kind of scared about the animals, how close they were, but other than that, it wasn't very, very, very fun. I loved going on the trail where you could see all the animals. Well, on multiple rides, as I said. Loved the Disney rides, and I'm surprised how family friendly the rides are. They're not that scary. If you compare Six Flags to Disney World, Disney World's rides are more like kid friendly than Six Flags. And yeah, all the days in Disney World were amazing. Loved it. So much fun. Just overall, this trip has been great. I hope you liked this video, guys. If you want more videos, please subscribe and like. And yeah, that's it.